just moved these guys for me, which was super helpful. I'm down to 4 now. 4 hungry meat birds. Tried it, giving the meat birds a cabbage leaf. They're all just standing in a circle looking at it. Mind you, the other chickens don't like red cabbage much either. But they pick at everything, so I thought they'd be straight into it. Cardboard is not a great choice for covering over this temporary chicken coop. Did you come out?
Hey guys, welcome to Wild Hope Homestead. It's Julia here and feeling a bit tired this morning. Steve and I were out at his work function last night. Morning, Hazel. And it's been a pretty busy week, just having lots of different things to do. It's very muggy this morning. It was very muggy last night. Cloudy, and we're supposed to be getting quite a bit of rain today and thunderstorms in the afternoon. We'll be back again, so I'm hoping to get lots of gardening done today, whether it's raining or not, because I haven't gotten much done lately, so yeah.
It's getting so big. These young ones in line. That's Anis's black son. He's not a bad looking dude, but if we were just breeding black ones, it'd be pretty good, but blue colour is harder to get nice colouring without leakage of dark feathers and getting nice blue lacing on them as well. And so looking at his brothers and sisters, the blue ones haven't had great colouring, so that means he's not going to be one of the ones that I keep. That's one of his sisters right there that he's having a little scrap with. I mean, she's not terrible, she's actually probably the better of the blue ones, but she hasn't got much darker lacing on the feathers. And most of the others are lighter blue. So for a rooster, I want the ones with the best colouring to pass that on. And Judith's sons are a lot better colouring. Well, Judith's offspring in general.
Shepherds.
And in the same region there were shepherds out in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And an angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were filled with great fear. Whoops, I read too much.
They're like a tiny baby. And baby Jesus is even bigger than them. Baby Jesus is bigger than them. Same size. Because he's only a tiny baby.
What are you doing? Are you digging? You're going to dig the weeds out. That's it. Good girl. Go on. Oh, Scarlet. We are making progress, aren't we? A little bit of help from the boys. Yes. Angus, yeah. And somebody just wants to eat the compost. Straight from the wheelbarrow. Yeah. So the guys have been helping shovel and bring compost from the pile out the front around to the main veggie garden, so we can get the raised beds fill up while I get them weeded and then they help plant some tomatoes, so we're getting there. Yes. Meanwhile, the thunder has started rolling in. Yeah. The thunderstorms are coming. It's Saturday today and I've finally got some time to do lots of work in the garden. And yet the family have been out here helping a bit too. So it's December and I'm finally getting the rest of the tomatoes in. I don't think I've ever gotten tomatoes planted this late before, but better late than never. Quite frankly, they look terrible, but you know, you can either just give up and chuck them out and not do anything, or you can keep going and make the most of it. So that's what I'm doing. Poor sad tomato plants. They will recover. It's just going to be longer before we get tomatoes, and you may not get as many in the long run, but it's surely better than not getting any at all. We had to wait for a while for our beautiful garden mix compost to arrive, but it's here now and we're slowly working on the beds, getting them properly cleared out and filled up. It does my heart good to see the raised beds coming along nicely now. everybody doing? Birds are getting into the peaches. We're harvesting them now, trying to get them bigger ones before the birds do. The chickens seem to be eating bits of peach. Must have been dropped by a bird or the wind. Who's got a piece of dirty peach? We managed to get a good chunk done in the veggie garden this weekend, so I'm really pleased about that. We got most of the rest of the tomatoes in. We just need to clear one more bed before we get the last few in. Got some peppers in, and I got some seeds in as well. Watermelon, honeydew melon, which they might be a bit old, but we'll see how they go. More cucumber seeds to replace the plants that didn't come up. And a few other little bits and pieces. So the weather has been perfect for plants to get started with lots of steady rain, and yeah, the guys were really helpful, bringing barrow loads of compost or garden mix around the back to top up the beds, and helping keep an eye on Scarlett and making sure she didn't eat too much compost or throw it all over the place. It was raining again, but I'll just have a quick look at what we did. Since yesterday, I finished topping up this bed. There's a little bit extra in there. Some volunteer tomatoes in there that I'm just leaving for now. And I shifted some ground cherries that had popped up from where they were growing last year, and put a nasturtium in there too. And I got these peppers planted in here by the tomatoes. Very good progress. Also got cayenne peppers planted in this big pot on the deck. I usually only do 3, but we had 4 plants, so I was like, oh, I'll just bung them all in there. I haven't grown them for the last 2 years because we've had enough ground cayenne pepper to last us through, so hopefully we'll get a good harvest of these ones. I've got another barrow load of compost ready to go in the garden, and cardboard everywhere ready to go around the veggie garden paths. Thanks for hanging out with us on this rainy weekend. Choose to grow hope, and we'll see you next time.